So I just wanted to do an update on the Jeep. So we did a pretty major upgrade. So we ended up putting an Atlas transfer case in, and we're really liking it. But anyway, I think that the stock transfer case is pretty good. I think it's kind of the only way they could really go with that much horsepower in a Jeep with the smaller, 44 axles. But I think it's great for that application and for the way it's set up for that. So if you're going to run the stock axles, I think it's fine with that. You don't have to put a ton of money into a new transfer case or anything like that, and it works good. It is an all-wheel drive transfer case. I drove mine that way for a while I was waiting for parts to come in, and it worked good. But I think going to what I've done, where I'm running 1-ton axles and 42-inch tires, and just there's going to be a lot more stress on everything, and I plan on doing some pretty good rock crawling and stuff like that. So I decided it's probably best if I just upgraded to the Atlas transfer case. And so the Atlas transfer case has 2 shifters inside. It's got one for the front axle, one for the rear axle, and I think there's some definitely advantages going to the Atlas transfer case. For one thing, it's a lot stronger. I believe the stock transfer case is chain driven, where the Atlas is gear driven. So it's a lot stronger there. And then I was also able to go down to a lower gear ratio. I mentioned in some of the other videos that I've done that's one of the things I didn't like about it. It was geared a little higher than I like for rock crawling and snow wheeling and stuff like that. So we dropped that to, I believe it's like a 3.8 something or 3 something 8. But anyway, so it's a considerably lower gear ratio. I haven't been able to of course put it in and kind of see the difference, and there's a huge difference. I like it a lot better now. I just like that really low gear ratio for rock crawling and even snow wheeling. It just works really good. So it kind of more like my other Jeep, except for with this 392, it feels like even more torquey. So anyway, so I'm really liking that. Some other advantages with the Atlas is because you do have, you have a shifter for each axle. You can run one or the other. So you can run the front one only, or you can run the rear one only, which is nice. So even if you're just going along and out through the desert and don't really need, or wherever, and don't really need 4-wheel drive, but you need a lower gear ratio, you can just drop it down to low range, and you're still in 2-wheel drive, but you got low range. Then of course, if you do need 4-wheel drive, you got low range and high range, you just put them, both of them in high range or both of them in low range. Works good. Or if you come in an obstacle where you kind of need to get the front end over, you can take out the rear axle and do a front dig, get it to where you need to, and then re-engage it and continue on. So there's definitely some pretty big advantages going with the Atlas. I'm really excited to get out and use it and see how it does. Definitely a lot stronger. I think it's really good for what I'm doing. So anyway, just wanted to give you an update on that. And we'll have some more videos. I got some more stuff that's in the works for the as they come, as I get them on. I'll kind of update you and kind of let you know kind of what we've done. But we do need to see how it works. So hopefully we can get a video doing that here before long. It's been really wet here the last little bit and foggy. Today's the first day in a few days it hasn't been really foggy. Today's really nice and sunny. And finally kind of blew that out. But because of it, everything is pretty wet. So as soon as it dries out a little bit, hopefully I can get out and do a little bit of rock crawling. I just don't like the mud. I hate the mud. So that's one of the next things I like to get done, and then we got some other things coming up too. But so anyway, I just kind of want to go over that, and we'll see you on the next one.